I thought Venom's breath was bad.
It is.
Oh, you know I'm kidding, don't you, Charlie? How long was I out?
Days.
What happened?
Before or after you exploded.
The collar.
Still intact. Though I'll admit, when Agatha and I first made it for you, we didn't anticipate the need to withstand alien energy.
Felt like more than that. As if...
Thankfully, the venom creature didn't seem to like it either. Ran off through that gate of his, which is why Blade was able to get you home.
Next time I will send that thing straight into the abyss.
Next time, there will be no next time. I know I've been pushing things hard. Pushing you.
That's what you do?
Maybe not on this one. At least until we find a way to counteract the volatile effect of these compounding alien and mystic energies. Which reminds me, Strange and Stark have been chomping at the bit to come see you. Which, of course, I would not allow.
Hope you were not too rough on them.
Me? Of course not. Though I can't speak for Charlie. Still, wouldn't hurt to show your face around here when you're ready. People are starting to worry. It's time. Come.
Tell me about it.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
During my last meditation session, my thoughts turned to you, and I wondered if you had some wisdom to offer. I steered Earth's mightiest heroes through esoteric cataclysm and mystical strife before, but now I see myself dimmed in their eyes. With the loss of the Sanctum, is it possible that I am the last Sorcerer Supreme?
All your experience makes you a stable voice in unsettling times.
Yes, I held the fate of many in my hands, but the Midnight Suns don't trust me. The Avengers fear I am so fragile that a single misplaced comment would shatter me.
Leaders cannot always see the path ahead, and I still follow you.
1 out of 3 isn't bad. None of us wields control. We can only swim through chaos, gathering what we can preserve. My ego relished being the sole calm eye in the midst of unholy tempests. Now, perhaps I find all eyes, including my own, look to you. You remind me of the Ancient One. Or perhaps I must learn the same lesson over and over. And you are certain it will hold?
We wouldn't be standing here if I wasn't. You two focus on the creature. I will worry about the collar.
Haven't really seen Blade since he got back from the sewer.
Carrying Hunter home on his back.
He's still outside. Being extra broody. Maybe you should talk with him.
Good idea. I'll go with you if you like.
All I'm saying is the tower's lost. We're no closer to breaking through Slimerama's Sanctum shield, and our exalted Chosen One just woke up and is listening to our every word. It's great to see you on your feet again, boss.
Was that the first explosion you've survived? If so, you deserve a cookie. To be clear, I'm not going to bake it for you. I like you, but you really need to stop doing that. You're one tough cookie, Hunter. Biscotti level tough.
Biscotti?
Teeth-breaking Tony kind of cookie.
If only I was more teeth-breaking with venom.
Yeah, not your best moment, but it wasn't a total bust. We learned that it takes more than an energy blast straight from hell to wipe you out.
True.
And that blade? He's an asset.
As an outsider, you two have vastly different approaches, but perhaps that is what makes you good allies.
Yin and yang, Hunter. Some jobs require tweezers, and some a bulldozer. You can't go wrong with a fully stocked toolbox. Outside the mission stuff, I gotta say, I had my doubts about Blade. The brooding vibe, the sunglasses indoors, his lack of preference between a Chicago style versus New York, which is just plain wrong. But the more I see him in action, the more I think he might be an okay dude.
You definitely left a mark on him as well. He is quite impressed with your capabilities.
Well, let him know. The feeling is 100% mutual. Happy to have him on the team. Anyway, I wanted to ask how you were, and it turned into a full-blown cooler talk. Better get back to work before the boss notices. Catch you later. Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
You look so free up there in the sky.
If you think I'm cool, thank the people who trained me. You went toe-to-toe with Venom and walked away. Well, carried away like a wounded soldier, but you know what I mean. You fought Venom and lived. And now we have an idea of what HYDRA's doing to the Sanctum. Not a bad place to be posted up, all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon with Tony.
Hunter, hello.
Caretaker, are you all right?
That's what I wanted to ask you. I know you're on your feet and seem fine after that explosion with Venom. But I know all too well from experience that sometimes the worst injuries are not visible to the naked eye. So, please tell me, Hunter, are you actually as fine as you seem this morning? Or should I be worried?
No, Caretaker, I am not. My collar, the explosion, it cracked it.
Cracked?
Yes.
I feared this would happen. Venom was filled with your mother's power. It would be naive to think it couldn't fracture even our best defenses against her. Ugh. At least cracked doesn't mean broken. Not yet, at least. You will have to work doubly hard to rein in your darkness. Your actions and words mean more than ever now. Make sure you use them with integrity.
I understand.
Yeah, well, I guess I should stop fussing over you and go see what horrors HYDRA has in store for us today. As you were, Hunter. Take care not to absorb too much unfamiliar or dark energy. Your mother's corruption poses a dangerous threat, to you most of all. If you were to fall to her, all would truly be lost. Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand.
Where is Blade?
Outside, I think. Perched by that mausoleum, like the gargoyle he is.
Yo, Hunter. Blade is outside by the mausoleum. You should thank him for saving you.
Just FYI, he seems a little shaken up. Yeah, you should go check up on him.
Least you can do.
That's immediate legend status right there. I've wondered what would happen if I fought Venom myself. Not that I'm looking forward to that exact matchup. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along.
You walked away and Venom did not? Impressive. Everyone fears what they do not understand. And no one understands what happened when you touched the possessed symbiote. Whether you want Lilith dead or not, the mother and child bond still exists. It is a fact. Don't take it personally. I'm suspicious by nature. There is nothing wrong with embracing a little darkness. The trick is not letting it change you. Yes?
Heard about the explosion. Glad you're okay. Yeah, something tells me it won't be the spontaneous combustion you'll encounter. It was very courageous of you to try. I would definitely not recommend trying to drain Lilith's corrupting powers again. Unless, of course, you had help from your Midnight Suns friends. Tony Stark used to be the
Heard about the explosion, Hunter. No shame in it. We've all been caught by a boom before. Did Eddie Brock make it out? He likes to try and kill me, but I think that's just his language of love. Meetings are never, because it's mostly just you and me. Remember, if you start developing dark thoughts, like emo haircuts, it means you may be hosting an alien symbiote. Speaking from experience here, I can't live it down. You should see my yearbook photo. How do I back away to a safe distance without risking your ire? All this excitement has really gotten me thinking about...
We've all walked away from explosions, Hunter. Don't get arrogant about it, but from what I saw on the monitors, you did look really cool.
All I'm saying is that it's never a good thing when the prophesied savior of war blows up.
Yes, the Venom creature's alien nature continues to plague all of us.
I've seen you take on a Skrull army, hurl Thanos into a moon, make Galactus smile. They're all aliens too, last I checked. Something else is going on here, and you know it. We just gotta find out what and why. Still with me, oh magnificent one?
Yes, I'm simply silently agreeing with you.
Oh, whoa, wait, you what? Wow. I got nothing.
Don't bunch up. Go up against Venom, you're gonna get some scars. Part of the hero game is wondering how other enhanced individuals could hurt you if they went bad. Don't take it personally, Hunter. I don't doubt you, Hunter, but I also don't know you well enough yet. Feels like we're at basic training for demon fighting. If I didn't know better, I'd guess this was the place that made Thor's hammer.
I'm sure I'm not the first person to inquire on this fine morning, but seeing as how you did explode in what I might describe as a most spectacular fashion, any side effects I should know about? Headache? Blurred vision? The urge to murder us all?
Something did happen that I would consider a side effect.
There's no need to be coy, Hunter. I've seen my fair share of embarrassing side effects. Unwanted hair growth, growing third eyes, uncontrollable flagellation. Nothing shocks me anymore, except for Tony's night terrors and chronic bedwetting. But in all seriousness, I hope you feel comfortable enough to disclose any medical conditions you may be experiencing now. We can't in good conscience send you back into battle against HYDRA if you're not in tip-top condition.
My collar. I am afraid the explosion cracked it.
Cracked? How big is this crack?
Minor. Almost undetectable.
A small fissure should not be a problem. Your collar is made of tough stuff. Almost as tough as you. But if you see it expanding even a millimeter, you must, and I mean must, come to me immediately.
Absolutely. You have my word, Doctor.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Any burning philosophical questions about the universe you need answering?
Do you really think we will be able to halt the prophecy?
Halt? No, unfortunately not. Prophecies are stubborn things.
So you do not believe I can change mine?
Anything we do would be like dropping a rock in a stream. We might stop it or divert it for a bit, but the relief would only be temporary. This prophecy will come true, one way or another.
How do you do it?
Do what?
Balance both light and dark magic without becoming overwhelmed with one or the other.
Yes, I am rather well-rounded in my magical gifts, aren't I? I suppose I see magic as a tool. I use magic, but it doesn't use me. Just remember, you don't need to go pure dark or pure light unless you want to. There is room for everyone's own unique path.
Are you worried about what is happening to the Sanctum?
I try to keep those thoughts roped away from my own sanity. I am deathly afraid of what Lilith is doing in there. I don't think she hijacked my home just so she could rifle through my sock drawers.
I should take my leave. There is much to do.
Yes, there is. Just don't push yourself too hard. You are, after all, still part human.
Glad to see you back on your feet again. Strange and I tried to stop by for a little house call while you were out, but turns out your dog is part flamethrower.
She is very protective.
That's one word for it. Listen, I know you're probably hearing all sorts of comments after your last tangle with Venom. For what it's worth, we both just wanted to say that we don't think you should get within 50 light years of that thing until we sort out what the hell's going on between you two.
Now you sound like caretaker.
Now, if I was caretaker, I would work in some life lesson about fighting a four-headed Wendigo while shooting fire from my eyes. I'm just stating the facts.
Which are?
That you and this monster don't mix very well. Seeing as how he seems to have swallowed half the city, I think we're going to have to do something about that if we're going to stop Lilith and save the world.
You have a point.
Look, Strange and I have been studying pieces of that symbiote ever since this nightmare began. Problem is, the further they get from the source, the more their molecular structure changes, which basically renders them useless to us. In zombie movie terms, I need a sample from Patient Zero. The old slime ball himself.
Venom.
Or Eddie, if you talk to Peter. Either way, that's our guy. We get a sample from him, somehow maintain its molecular integrity long enough for Strange and I to poke around at it, and, well, we're in business.
Let me guess. You have a new gadget in mind for the task.
Gadget? No, not a gadget. Plans for a groundbreaking device to solve this insurmountable problem and keep you from exploding next time you fight the indestructible monster? You betcha.
I like where this is going.
Good. Calling it my symbiote sampler for now. Hey, I ran out of acronyms, okay? Stage 1 in stopping our symbiote nightmare once and for all. Meet me over by ye old anvil over there and we can get started. Oh, you're not afraid of needles, right?
Needles?
Forget I asked. What have you got for me, boss? Say the magic word. These should definitely give you an edge.
Please tell me it's not another amulet. Thank you, Hunter. This will do nicely. I have always found that area of research interesting.
See you, Hunter.
This should be useful.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Let's do this. The fire burns brighter. We need any advantage we can get. Caretaker said I need to be a team player, so I guess I'm letting you choose for me too. I like to stay on the cutting edge.
I hear I owe you my thanks.
You know, when you were resurrected, I was sure you wouldn't be able to overcome the darkness inside you.
What do you think now?
I'm beginning to think I was right. You are your mother's kid, all right. No escaping that.
I know who my mother is, and I know what that means for me, but I assure you, I am working hard to resist her.
Just keep being as honest with yourself as you're being with me right now, Hunter, and you might just have a chance. Might.
Just, what do you think you saw?
You're telling me you don't remember what happened after that blast? Because that was some messed up shit.
Tell me.
You were crying out for your mother, calling out her name like a lost kid at a theme park, while all this crazy-ass dark energy was swirling around your body, almost taking it over. I was so sure you were about to fall that I didn't leave your side. Surprised you came to with the light still in your eyes.
I feel fortunate to have you looking out for me, Daywalker.
You and I, we share the same burden of bad, and that's some heavy shit to carry. I want you to know, you don't have to carry it alone.
I would appreciate you not sharing what you witnessed with the rest of the team.
I don't plan to. It's not mine to share. I'll leave that to you. But we did bust up an illegal HYDRA smuggling ring. Stealing from the Sanctum, that's a big no-no. HYDRA still has a hold on the Sanctum. We're a rare breed these days, in more ways than one. There aren't many good guys left who can stack bodies the way we do.
HYDRA forces are transferring some of their equipment out of this area, and you have a chance to intercept it. You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
Let's knock it out. Here you go.
We're stronger as a team.
That'll work.
Let's settle this. I hope you've learned your lesson. Can't say I feel bad about that one.
I heard command.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
It was your time.
Well, that's interesting. Night night.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Now's not the time to act tough.
We will never forsake her. No one gets away.
Now you're making me mad.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card. You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Hope they're ready.
Whatever works.
I don't like this any more than you do.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Not that it matters, but here come their friends.
Point me at.
Another crate is armed to blow. You don't have much time. That was the last crate. Wipe out the remaining HYDRA forces, and let's get you home.
Anybody else just get a weird feeling?
I'm going in. It's nice of Lilith to keep restocking the practice dummies for us.
That's one shipment HYDRA won't be receiving.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
One thing you and I have in common, Hunter, we both know death ain't a career ender. I mean, you straight up resurrected.
Well met, Hunter. Always a pleasure, Hunter.
Can't hurt to warm up on HYDRA's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on.
All this excitement has really got me thinking about forming a team of my own. Spider-Man and his astonishing pals.
Yes?
What's good?
It's good to punch Hydra in the face, but
We'll keep smashing HYDRA until they rot.
They're not always glamorous, but these missions are still crucial to stopping Lilith.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
It's good to have you around, Hunter. You don't treat me like some of the others.
How so?
America didn't exist in your time. With you, I get to be Steve from Brooklyn. Just a guy with a shield.
We are all in this fight together. Why would we not treat each other as equals?
And I appreciate it. I hope you know that. You have your own legend to deal with. That expectation must give you some trouble.
It can be hard to live up to what everyone thinks I am.
Then don't. Live up to your ideals. Everything else will fall into place. Like it or not, your words and actions carry a lot of weight. Don't lose sight of that.
Thanks. I will keep that in mind.
Sorry. Didn't mean to lecture. Let's get back to it. That was a great time.
It's good to have you around again.